my life. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. When I first got diagnosed, my diagnosis was brain tumor, right? I remember the optometrist said I had all of the symptoms of a brain tumor and that it was not his place to do a formal diagnosis. So he decided to send me to the hospital to get an MRI and a CAT scan and all this kind of stuff. But they just told me, like, look, my grandma was there. Told my grandma that, like, your grandson probably has a brain tumor and, like, by the size of it, it's huge. He's like, oh, well, thanks, doctor who can't give a diagnosis. Grandma cried. I was scared, but I tried my best, even at 10, to take this from the logical standpoint. I knew about some treatments and stuff. I was a well-read little kid, right? I did end up getting, it was not a brain tumor, it was a pseudo-tumor, but I remember when my mom found out, she, as she should have, as any good mother should have, panicked. She got the very first flight from Dallas to Jackson, Mississippi, and I don't mean the first that day, I don't mean the first convenient one, I mean the first flight within minutes of getting to the airport. Again, this is the 90s where you can just walk up to the terminal, and it just so happened, I kid you not, there were too many fat people getting on the airplane. And I'm not joking, like, for some random reason, in the whole world, there was a disproportionate amount of obese people getting on this one tiny plane going from Jackson to Mississippi. The pilot said he refused to take off. They were offering people, you know, different flights, free flights, and nobody would do it. They didn't want to leave. They all wanted their flights, and my mom was getting livid. She was about to lose her mind and kill somebody because she had to come see her baby who had a tumor. Well, she said some fat guy asked her to leave, and she just, like, blew up on him and just gave him the whole, like, guilt trip about me and needing medical attention and all this kind of stuff. At the end of the day, what she said is that all of the skinny people got off the plane and that all of the larger people stayed on the plane. I don't know, like 6 or 7 skinny people got off the plane and then they decided she could fly, so she came to see me. I thought that was crazy. Whee! Uh-oh. Not fast enough. Jordan Vargas, thank you for sponsoring. Hey, don't I follow your mom on Twitter? Dad blummit, that darnation, dick, took our gerbs. Them job taking, dip, Koreans. Blame Koreans for everything. They're why we can't win a championship in League of Legends. Oh, get knifed. Get sent to John Cena's swamp. Appreciate the support and all. I just bonked a grenade off that dude's head and killed him. What? 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 Da 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 da. I'm a good shark. Raptor, I see you, man. Oh, I see you go bye-bye too. Beaver, 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 munching on some wood. I'm a little beaver munching on your wood. Michael McKell says, hey Drifter, I just wanted to show some appreciation. Your comments have been kind of toxic lately, and I just wanted to remind you that we aren't all that way. Also, any help with a terminal ill wife? I've been struggling a lot lately. Michael McKell. Oh shit. I do not know what the illness is, or what the problem is, or anything like that. That is a very tough pill to swallow. I don't think there's any sort of magic that I can say that's going to make a terminally ill wife situation kind of better. You know it's going to be hard, but the idea is that you need to be there for her and support her. If she's terminally ill and she's on her way out, she is, and I'm not trying to put pressure on you, but she will probably rely on you for a variety of things on the way out. It's going to be hard, it's going to be taxing, it's going to be tough on your life, on your soul, but I think your responsibility right now is twofold. I think number one, you need to be a good husband until the very end. You need to love her with all you've got, but at the same time, on the second part of that, you need to take care of yourself. If your wife loves you as much as you love her, and you can imagine the roles reversed, if you were the one terminally ill, you probably wouldn't want to see your wife run herself into the ground for you. You probably wouldn't want to see her emotionally devastated. You probably wouldn't want to see herself ruin herself and her happiness to help with the illness. Of course, everybody expects a little support, right? But I don't think you would want to see your wife suffer on your behalf. I don't think your wife wants you to suffer on her behalf. So you need to find a way to accept the situation, however grim it may be. I don't know what the issue is, man. And enjoy the time that you have left. And I think that's the very important thing. I have no idea what religion you are, what cause, what creed, atheist, Christian, non-denominational, Muslim, Scientologist, whatever. I think you get pretty similar advice from each and every. I think you should have fun with your wife. I think, honestly, I don't know how much time she has and what kind of shape she's in. If you can, you should just quit your job and spend what time you can with her. You should just say the hell with it, do the old person thing and get an RV and travel the US. I don't know how much money you have. You should just quit your job, ask them to hold it for you if you can, explain to them the situation. If they can't understand that you need to spend time with your wife, then absolutely to hell with them. They can just kiss your black ass if that's how it goes. That's what I would do. If Jessica was dying, this YouTube would just be gone. Y'all wouldn't be getting videos and y'all wouldn't be getting streams. It'd be doing something different. If you have the budget, you should definitely travel overseas. Even if you don't have the budget, fuck it, take out a loan. This is time you don't get back. You can get up to your debt in eyeballs, you can get a new job, you can do a lot of things. But no matter how bad off you get, no matter how prudent your decisions were, no matter how much money you may have saved by not doing these things, you will never ever, in the history of ever, get any more time with your wife. That's not going to happen. And I think you need to do these things and enjoy the time with her that you can. And again, don't break yourself over it. Don't turn yourself into an emotional wreck over it, but you do need to spend time with her. Okay, so in high school, I had a friend. His name was, we'll say his friend's name is Kevin. And Kevin was like the first kid in our neighborhood to get DSL. This was back in the days of 56K. I had AOL dial-up at the time, right? And that was like some radical stuff. Like that was just, this is back in the day where having internet at all was something amazing. Okay, so he had DSL. So he was onto some next level porn game with all his stuff going on. Okay, but the funny thing was, his house was the cool house because he had this very unique situation in his life where he did not have to, he didn't have any parents, right? So what could happen is, we could go to Kevin's house and do whatever we wanted, no parents. We'd have a party at Kevin's house, we could tear shit up at Kevin's house, we'd get in trouble at Kevin's house, and it was all cool. Well, Kevin also, you know, he has DSL, so he likes pornography. The issue is that he has a schedule with his porn. He doesn't just do he just doesn't do just porn when he feels like it. He's got a scheduled jerking time. So we would go to Kevin's house after school. We wouldn't even call him, right? We would just show up. It was one of those kind of deals. Also because he was anemic, so sometimes he'd go to sleep. But I swear to God, every day at the same time Kevin would jerkin his gherkin, he would sign into like Bang Bros or what was it? It was like Reality Kings or some stuff. And he would jerkin his gherkin, so we probably caught him jerking it like 6 different times at least. But it was always hilarious how it worked because he had this really shoddy little desk that would just sit there and shake and not, you know, it just couldn't handle it, right? It couldn't handle his extreme jerking, so all the monitors would just be shaking and bouncing around. But he couldn't just watch one pornographic film. No. Kevin liked multiple pornographic films going on at the same time. So Kevin would have at least 2, sometimes 3 like porns going on, and he would have multiple windows, and somehow he would be jerking it with one hand and working the mouse on the other, and the whole station would be shaking, but he would be like, play this video for 3 seconds, pause this other video for 3 seconds, minimize this one, open a new tab, close this tab. And I swear this guy was micromanaging like he was playing StarCraft. He was clicking around like crazy in this porn. Like it was like just kind of everywhere. Porn. It's like Bill Gates was paying him $1 million a year to download as much porn as possible, and he was just going ham at it, and that's what was going on. I thought it was hilarious. It was kind of a little jerking story. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Are you serious? Anger, man. Biscuits. We're gonna go in depth on people with this knife. That's what we're gonna do. Hope to goodness. Oh, I don't care about your stupid shotgun crap. Let's see what's up here. Oh, got you too. Gotta throw a stun around the corner. In case we catch anybody. Gotta chill. Gotta wait for my health to come back because I cannot challenge right now. You're dead. I think that's gonna work because I only have to get 2 more peoples. And I've got, oh my god, I think somebody stunned me from behind. Okay, so if I can camp and I can get 1 more stab, then I got the... There we go! Gold camo unlocked for the combat knife. Dark matter camo. First try. Got everything. I am McLovin' it. I am happy now. Thank goodness. It was a long grind. I don't know what it is about the sword, but I just play better when I use the sword. Why, I don't know. Really don't have a good reason for it, but it happens, and it's true, and it's real, and it's raw, and it's live, and I love it. Get tomahawked in your face! I don't want to have to listen to you lecture me anymore, Grandma. Sharky says, you're being such a little bitch. Quit being a faggot and just do it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Love to put you in my shoes. Probably couldn't fit them because you're 12.